What up, everybody? This is yours truly, Rama Screen, covering movies, TV, and entertainment. And here's my live review of today's Titans new episode. Excuse me. Season 2, episode 11. Um, so there are two episodes left in this season. Okay, let me just start by saying, I'm such a. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, I was totally wrong. I thought that Dick Grayson going to the prison, when he had that smirk on his face. I thought that he was gonna. I thought he had a secret plan. That's why he kept asking to join the Gen Pop instead of having his own cell. I thought it was gonna be, I don't know, maybe busting somebody out of there, or I don't know. I thought he had an agenda. Boy, I was wrong. It all comes down to Dick Grayson feeling guilty again over Jericho. Oh, it's another round of that. Oh, look, I've been there, man. I've had pity party myself in the past. It's not a fun place to be. But God, how long can you milk this? And I'm asking you, the writers of Titans. So, uh, when Bruce Wayne, the ghost Bruce Wayne, not the real Bruce Wayne. Hey, Epic Zombie Killer, I'm doing well, thank you. When the ghost Bruce Wayne, the conscious, the voice of reason inside freaking Dick Grayson's head, when he visits Dick Grayson in prison today, in today's episode, um, when Bruce Wayne tells him, like, how long are you gonna keep beating yourself up over Jericho? Freaking Deathstroke is the one that blows the sword on Jericho, not you. That's pretty much us, the audience. That's us, the audience, kind of like pulling our hairs out, like, oh, Dick, stop it with the martyrdom and taking this all this weight on your own shoulder. Like, this show is supposed to be Titans, not the show is not titled Dick Grayson, it's titled Titans. But Dick Grayson keeps going off on his own every time, and it's like, oh, woe is me, I'm the one to blame. I should be, when Donna Troy says in today's episode, like, oh, he nailed himself to the cross, he can get himself down from it on his own. That's also us, the audience, like, oh, why are you doing this, man? Enough, stop it. When Bruce Wayne says, the ghost Bruce Wayne says, like, enough, we gotta go, time is afoot, you can't be here forever. That's us, the audience, pretty much just on at least me. I just want to punch Dick Grayson in the face, man. It's like, stop it with this. Boy, was I wrong. I thought he had some sort of an agenda in that prison, but nope. It's just self-loathing, self-punishing, same old Dick Grayson. But there is some silver lining at the end of today's episode. We'll get to that. But let's talk a bit about the other arc that I find very hilarious, entertaining. Um, uh, Epic Zombie Killer says, by the way, curious how you enjoying The Walking Dead season 10. It's all right. You can check out my live review of that show every Sunday. Um, Bruce Wayne, the actual Bruce Wayne, not Ghost Bruce Wayne, gathering the female Titans in this shitty diner in the middle of nowhere in Elko. By the way, Elko is an actual place in Nevada. So it's hilarious. That whole storyline in today's episode, to me, is funny. Um, Bruce Wayne somehow, like Corey says it, like, miraculously, he would. I guess he has a way of messing with TV commercials, putting it in an exact spot where Corey would watch it in the hotel. When her sex escapade got interrupted, and apparently the Bruce Wayne has an ability to also mess with Dawn's car, and also managed to enter Raven's dreams. I was like, really? How do you explain that? I mean, Bruce Wayne is a billionaire. He has resources, but come on, he can't freaking, like, oh, I want to insert go to Elko Diner in Raven's dreams. It's like it's just the show stretching it a little bit, but I do find it amusing. I don't hate it. Um, and when Corey says like, did he just because Bruce, the actual Bruce, not Ghost Bruce. Here's also funny. He he says a speech like a pep rally speech, right? Like, oh, you're stronger together. When you're alone and the darkness comes, I fear that you won't survive. It's like, thank you, Yoda. Thank you, Kwai Chang Kane. and, and then he drives off in his freaking luxury car. I was like, really? So you go all the way out there, in the out in the boonies to mansplain those ladies about teaming up again, and then walks off like stage left. Bruce Wayne has exit the building. It's just like so hilarious, silly, hilarious, uh, but I don't hate it. And it's kind of fun watching Ian Glenn, the actor who plays Bruce Wayne, show up as Bruce Wayne, actual Bruce Wayne, not the ghost or conscious, Dick Grayson's conscious Bruce Wayne. So that's funny. That storyline, it's hilarious. The way that Bruce Wayne tries at least to get the ladies at least to be back together as Titans again. And you know what? I commend his effort because I've been screaming at the screen. It's like, dude, come on, let's be a group, be Titans. You guys are. This is what I come to see every Friday to see you guys team up and kick ass. But what is this? What all this? Each of you guys dispersing and doing your own things. Like I've had it with that. um. So yeah, I gotta commend Bruce Wayne for that effort. It may not have worked fully because Donna and Don are still not buying it. But at least somebody's doing something, right? So credit where credit is due to Bruce Wayne. The other thing I want to talk about is real quick, a sidestep. Corey in this episode at one point tries to, because shit has hit the fan for Corey, right? Her planet has been taken over by her sister. Her parents got killed. She can't go back to the planet to exact revenge on Blackfire. So she's like, she's in a bad place right now, and she's trying to take it out on. She's trying to channel it, and at one point, she's trying to channel that through sex. Uh, but what are the odds that the guy that she's about to have sex with is a psychiatrist? Come on, what is this? And then at one point, he's like psychoanalyzing her. I was like, really? You're about to get the hottest, you know, this. I mean, she's a queen, right? She's a Tamarin queen. Yeah, you're about to have sex with Tamarin queen, and you're like, oh, I feel like that you're just taking this out, or like, I feel like as a trained professional, I can sense that there's something going on underneath it. It's like, dude, you're making out, you're getting hot and heavy with this girl, and you're like psychoanalyzing her, really? Oh, what a douche! I gotta say that guy is a douche. All right, he does not speak for the rest of us men. Now, maybe some of you might say, "Oh, well, it's in his DNA. He's a shrink. He can't help it. He gotta, try to analyze people even when he's in the middle of making out with them." But still, that's just you can't think of a bigger buzzkill, right? Buzzkill, boner kill than that. It's usually like I mean, I don't know. Maybe girls do it too, but to see the guy being the one like, oh, I'm just a tool to you, right? You're just channeling your anger, frustration, and you just want to have sex because, like, dude, just go for it, go with it. She wants to have sex with you. Jeez, I can't even curse in this video. Otherwise, if I curse, YouTube will demonetize me. So, um, I so just want to sidestep that. Okay, I digress. But back to the bigger story arc. last week I mentioned that it was like the beginning of the origin of Nightwing, right? Uh, Dick Grayson's cellmates kind of introduced Dick Grayson to this legend of this bird. And then in today's episode, Bruce Wayne mentioned Bird of Prey, so that's pretty cool. And Ghost Bruce Wayne, I should say, not actual Bruce Wayne. Ghost Bruce Wayne mentioned Bird of Prey, and the episode ends with, well, somewhat ends with Ghost Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson training inside Dick Grayson's jail cell. That's awesome. I love that. And I don't know much about fighting styles, but at one point, when Dick Grayson does a lot of that, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Ip Man. Ip Man, Donnie Yen, Ip Man movies, because he does a lot of punching to the chest. I was like, wow, that's like an Ip Man move. That's awesome. Um, so today is sort of like episode 2 of the origin and rise of Nightwing. So it's interesting, very very fascinating in my opinion. Um, Even more fascinating that it's Ghost Bruce Wayne that has to kick that off. That has to kick that off instead of Dick Grayson himself. Um, and a quick comment on Ian Glenn, the actor who plays Bruce Wayne. I've mentioned to you before that he's so perfect in this role as older Bruce Wayne. He's so the guy looks so elegant, and I don't know, just like as he stands tall, the stature. I mean, everything just oozes uh, somebody who is of gravitas, a billionaire, but also can kick ass. I mean, did you see him in that episode today when he's training with Dick Grayson, or Dick Grayson tries to kind of fight uh, Ghost Bruce Wayne? Dude, Ian Glenn, I gotta admit, I don't know if he has martial art background or maybe he trained when he was younger. I don't know, but he looks like when he's doing those moves, he looks like a guy who knows what he's doing. He looks like a guy who is centered. It's not his moves as he does the punches and the kicks and even like the spins. He looks swift, man. He looks like a guy who, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for here. Um, yeah, centered, swift. Uh, not clunky. He doesn't look clunky doing it. I mean, gotta give him credit. I mean, like he even does it in freaking Docker pants and work shirt. I mean, it's gotta be tough moving in that, man, wearing that. But he does it. He does it so well. Gotta give him credit, man. Not only does he appear perfect as older Bruce Wayne, but as Bruce Wayne who fights, Ian Glenn also does a fantastic job of embodying it. Um, Peachy says, okay, DC Universe, that's DC digital streaming service. That's the answer. Epic Zombie Killer, how did you feel about Titan season 1? I like season 1. Right now I'm talking about season 2 though. So keep up everybody, keep up. So let me just end this video. I don't want to make it too long. When the revelation about Jericho being alive, um I did not see that coming. So if Jericho is still alive, that means what happens in that church with with Deathstroke killing his own son Jericho, that means it's like a trick on our eyes. That means it was staged. That means Jericho is in on it. Or maybe he's not in on it, but Deathstroke staged it to appear that way. So this revelation is very big. It's quite a shocker, in my opinion. Um, and we have 2 episodes left in this season 2. It's going to be interesting about how this whole this whole thing will play out. now that Corey and Raven and Dick Grayson are reunited, well, somewhat reunited. They still need to find Dick Grayson within that prison. Um, and then at the same time, Donna and Dawn are going after Gar because apparently Mercy Graves is messing with Gar's brain. How do I feel about that particular arc? I don't know. I feel like we have 2 episodes left. We need to just bring the Gar storyline this way to Dick. Like, okay, Jericho's alive. Come on. Let's get everybody to figure it out together. Why do we need Gar to be separate when you only have 2 episodes left? When you have 2 episodes left remaining in the season 2, bring it back, pull it back. Um, so hopefully, I'm hoping at least in episode 12 next week that Donna and Don will wrap up their rescuing Gar and Connor effort. You know, we'll wrap it up in just 1 episode, bring it back, and make it be back about fighting Deathstroke again. So that's what I'm hoping. But Jack Baldwin says doubt it. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Um, that's my hope, at least. So let me know your thoughts about this episode 11. What did you think of it? Do you agree with my assessment or do you disagree? Um, what do you hope to happen in the remaining 2 episodes left? Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. And as always, subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell, and if you can help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. For those of you wondering, Titans is on DC Universe. Oh, Jack Baldwin says, I said I doubt Deathstroke staging it. Oh, okay. So there you go. Thank you for sharing that. That's one theory. So you're saying that you doubt that Deathstroke staged his son's death. So it's back to the question then: how on earth did Jericho come to be alive, or how did Jericho manage to get out alive from that situation in that abandoned church? So that's gonna be the next big reveal in the last 2 episodes. All right, let me know your thoughts. Subscribe to my channel, and it's on DC Universe, guys. You guys keep asking me, where do you watch Titans? It's on DC Universe. It's one of the millions and millions lives. I'm sorry, not live. It's one of the many, many millions streaming services out there. So check it out. Jack Baldwin says body jumped, but Deathstroke found out after. Okay, is that your theory? Is that your what you speculate? Okay, I'll give you that. Um, but apparently, the one that gives it away in today's episode was Deathstroke kind of signaling with his finger. So I don't know. Right now, we can only theorize. Right now, we can only theorize. So we'll see. We'll see what the writers cook up for us. You know, we'll see what the writers concoct for us in the remaining 2 episodes. So anybody asking me out there, hey Rama, where can you watch Titans? Like, can you give me the link? Can you text me? I was like, no, I can't give you the link. I can't give you the text you. Just go to DC Universe website and sign up there. All right. Just like you go to Disney Plus or Netflix or Amazon Prime or Hulu or the many, many streaming services. I know. It's the market of streaming services have been very saturated. There are too many. Jack Baldwin says he clearly is trying to hide it. That's right. He's clearly trying to hide it. That is correct. And it goes to Jack to your point. Um, Deathstroke wants to hide it because that is his plan to like he said last week's episode. You know, the way he punishes Dick Grayson is like not by killing him, but it's like, hey, I'm gonna make you walk the earth alone, that you can never be reunited with Titans. But you know, Deathstroke, you know what that frustrates, or who that frustrates more? Not Dick Grayson. It's us, the audience. It's me. You. You're punishing me, Deathstroke. Okay, you're punishing not Dick Grayson. You're punishing us because we hardly ever get to see the Titans as a team in this season. I mean, geez. So thanks a lot, Deathstroke. F you too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that this universe is not available in the UK. I have no idea. So, but that's where you go here. DC Universe, if you want to watch Titans. So, thank you so much for tuning in on this live stream video review. Subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell, and if you can help support me, please do so at patreon.com/Rama Screen. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's rock this.